up, y'all? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Welcome back to my channel. So in case this is your first time here, my name is Chris. It's so nice to meet you. And to all of my longtime followers, thanks for coming back, y'all. Y'all know. So today I just want to stop by to share some of the makeup items that I recently picked up. So let's get started. Alright, so you probably know how I do by now. I usually don't go out and just buy anything that like launches. I kind of buy products according to like what I need at the time. So I don't really like buy into hype, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? So these products are not necessarily new per se, but they are new to me. And you never know, with so many products out there nowadays, these could be new to you too. First up, I picked up some eyeshadow from Wet n Wild. They look like this: Nude Awakening and Comfort Zone. I think that there are two other palettes. I don't have those currently, but I just decided to clean out my makeup stash, and y'all, like I literally have like nothing. Okay, so I wanted to get some eyeshadow, but I didn't necessarily want to spend a lot of money right now because I usually don't wear eyeshadow on the day-to-day. The major difference between these palettes versus the old Color Icon palettes is the fact that they added the transition colors in here, which are nice, and I love both of these shades actually. So I'm really happy with the pigmentation and everything on these. Like, it doesn't take a lot of effort, and y'all know Wet n Wild has really stepped it up over the years with, you know, giving quality pigmentation and products at such a low price. So it's fantastic. Like, check out this black. Okay, like, it's very, very pigmented. I will say that I do notice that when I'm rocking these, it works better if I have some sort of a primer on my eyelids. Now, I don't currently, now why did I do that? I don't know what I was thinking. Now I have black eyeshadow on both my hands. Okay, fail. But what I was trying to say is, I noticed that these eyeshadows work better if I have some sort of a base on my eyelids. Now, I don't currently have an eye primer right now. I, again, cleaned out everything, and I'm writing expiration dates on my products so I know when I purchase them, when I open them, and when to toss them. So what I've been using on my eyelids is this Rimmel Stay Matte primer, and this works just as good as an eyeshadow primer, so I don't really see the need to buy an eyeshadow primer when I have this. Whatever. So next up is a foundation from Fenty Beauty. This is the Pro Filter Soft Matte Longwear Foundation, and if you've been following this channel, you know that last year I actually purchased this like when it first came out, and it wasn't really responding too well on my skin, and I also couldn't find my shade. But I recently went back to Sephora and I tried to figure out what shade I was. So I talked to the guy there, and he was saying that he thought that I could be 420. This one is like neutral. It has a bit of red and a little bit of yellow as well. And that's exactly what goes on with my skin, especially in the summertime. I'm kind of like a combination of both. So 420 actually works like perfect on me. I don't have to like lighten it or anything like that. I don't have to darken it. It like literally blends in perfectly. So I've been getting a lot of questions as I've been posting here more often on YouTube about like what I'm wearing on my skin, and a lot of times it's this. So the reason I decided to give this a shot again, because last year, once again, my skin wasn't really like feeling it. It has fragrance in it, and I was kind of reacting to that. But this time around, I seem to be kind of fine with it. Sometimes the fragrance is a little bit much for me, but I haven't really had too many problems since using this. And my favorite thing about it is the fact that it doesn't really crease on me around my smile lines until like hours and hours later. So I actually use this all over like today, or if I don't want to wear like this as like my all over foundation, I'll apply it to my smile lines and then apply like a BB cream or powder on top, and then I don't have to worry about my other foundation creasing in those areas. So here, and like I have like a little line up here sometimes that wants to show up, so I could just kind of like spot hide, if you will, and it works great. So yeah, I'm glad I repicked this up. I think it's like $34, and I've used it a lot. I've been like killing this. It is a matte foundation, but I actually get fairly oily with it, so yeah, I don't really know. And because there's a lot of silicones like dimethicone and stuff like that in this foundation, I try to make sure that I don't wear it like back to back to back to back to back. I try to give my skin a break, because I do notice that I will have to kind of declog pores and stuff like that, so I don't, you know, have any issues with my skin. So just as something to keep in mind if you are interested in trying this out. It's a really beautiful foundation, and the color range is actually spectacular. Up next is a product that I picked up from Clinique, and this is their Pore Refining Solutions Instant Perfector Corrector. And the shade I got is Invisible Deep. So I actually really like this. I didn't think that I was going to like it as much as I actually turned out to like it, because it comes out like a primer would. It comes out like tinted, which is great. And it goes on just like a primer. And it's not necessarily said to be a primer, it's just a pore filler. But it blends in really, really nicely. It kind of dries down into a powder finish. So I actually like to use this the most on days when I'm not really wearing anything. Okay, so it just blurs everything out, and you can kind of get away with not wearing foundation or like powder or anything like that. It's like really handy, and the fact that it's kind of tinted, it kind of just blurs everything out and just makes your skin look a lot fresher than without. At least my skin, okay? Some of y'all may have just the perfection of the skin, but I need a little bit of help, especially in the morning. Like under here, I be looking all kinds of tired and stuff, and this just kind of like blurs all of that out. So I really do like this. It is expensive. I think it's like $22, something like that, but I've had this for a while, like, and I'm nowhere near done. Like, it's still completely full, so you only need a little bit, but it works really well. So from Black Radiance, I have their True Complexion Contour Palette, medium to dark. It looks like this. And these came out not long ago. I am late, but they are not like really, really old or anything like that. But I needed to replace my Black Radiance powder. It's not necessarily a contour powder. Let me get it. This powder right here, I think this is the shade Ebony. All of my words came off because this palette has gotten some love, okay? Like, but I use this to contour or bronze up my skin usually. I kind of wanted to get a new one. I didn't write the date on this, so I don't know when I purchased it, but I saw, you know, this, and I've always wanted to try this out, but I did not until recently. So the colors are really pretty inside, and I thought for sure that this could work for my skin tone. I am wearing it today, the contour color, and I'm also wearing the highlight today. The Sculpt shade is a little bit interesting because it looks like it could work as like an all over powder color for me, but I think it kind of comes off a little bit red, like slightly. It's kind of interesting, and I'm not real sure how to use that one effectively, but the contour color is absolutely beautiful. It is so pretty. It is like it's a deep brown, but it has some red to it. And as far as the highlight, it looks really pretty here in the pan, but when you swatch it, like, it looks great here on the skin, it kind of barely shows up. So I know that that's not popular. You know, nowadays everybody wants this really shiny high beam highlight that you can see from the moon. Okay, this is not that type of highlight. This is something that I like to wear day to day. It's something that you can see the glow, but it's not like, oh my gosh, her highlight. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, she's glowing. Now the color of this highlighter, I think is probably a little bit too warm for me. I am wearing it today, and you probably can't even tell too much, right up in here, but it's a little bit warm. So I kind of wish it was a little lighter. I could probably just go with the lighter palette, but then I think that the contour shade I wouldn't get any use out of, and the Sculpt shade I probably wouldn't use either. So last but not least in this haul, this makeup haul, is a lip product from Physicians Formula. Looks like this, and this is my first Physicians Formula product. This is called the Healthy Lip Velvet Finish liquid lipstick. Sorry, like they only have like half the title on the front, and then the rest is kind of like back here. As you can see, I still have like the plastic on it because I literally just purchased this, and I wasn't sure if I was going to return it or not. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I saw this recently on YouTube, and I wasn't really sure what the finish was going to be. People weren't necessarily stressing that it was like this really velvety matte finish. They were kind of saying like it transferred, and it was kind of more of like a like a cream lipstick type of thing. So I thought that this would be really good as an alternative to the trendy matte lip that's going on that I can't really get down with because it just, I don't really like that finish on me. Turns out that this is actually kind of a matte lipstick, but it just transfers. So I had the boys help me pick out this color. They do have a really beautiful shade selection. I do wish that they had more colors, but I wanted one that was kind of an everyday color. The color I have is Nutritious, and it's kind of like a, well, I'm actually wearing it today with lip liner. On me, it's pulling a little bit orange, so I do prefer to wear it with a lip liner. So I actually paired it up with Honeybee Gardens Belgian Chocolate eyeliner that I'm now using as a lip liner because the color is just so gorgeous. So I'm not going to use this as an eyeliner. I'm actually going to use this as a lip liner, and it gives me like this color that you see here. So I do like the final look that I can create with this, and I only have a very light dot on, and I just spread it around with a lip brush. The wand itself is really unique, and it's really easy to apply to the lips. One thing that I noticed that I don't like is when I apply it full on, it like immediately starts to crumble in this area and gets on my teeth. Even if I like blot it. So I'm not confident that it's not going to do that. Like if I'm out and about and I have this on for a while, I don't know if it's on my teeth, okay? And that kind of freaks me out. So this, I can wear it this way and feel confident, where I just put like the world's smallest amount in the center, like this. I'll just do it here. Like that. And then I just took like a lip brush and just blended it out like this. I'm confident in doing it this way to just get the color, but I'm not confident at just putting it on you with just like a lip gloss or a lipstick and just go. No. I will say though, this has to be one of the best looking matte liquid lipsticks I've ever seen on my lips. This one doesn't make my lips look really raisiny or anything like that. It really does kind of blur and glide over a lot better than the other ones out there for me. So I actually really do like the formula of it. I just wish it didn't crumble, you know, so quickly up in here and that it didn't get on my teeth. And it works really well if you put like a bit of gloss over top of it, like Fenty Gloss Bomb or Revlon glosses. Oh my gosh, like it looks so good that way, and it lasts for a really long time. So there's so many pluses to this formula. I do want to try some of the darker shades, but yeah, I can't wear it full on. I can't. I'm too scared, okay? Alright y'all, so that concludes this small little haul. I hope if you haven't tried any of these products that the little mini reviews that I provided were helpful. I also hope you enjoyed hanging out with me today. If so, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos, and also don't forget to hit the notification bell. I know I've been getting a lot of comments saying that you haven't seen, you know, my videos popping up and everything like that. I know YouTube has done some crazy things over the past couple years. Okay, we ain't gonna go there though. We ain't gonna go there. Just make sure you hit the notification bell. That way you get notified whenever I post here on YouTube. So I hope to see y'all very soon in another video. Take care.
Be sure to check out my channel homepage and our new channel, The Wind Down with Chris and Ty, for lots more to watch.